Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Old Country Life. Hope everybody's had a wonderful day today. Hey, Several, how you doing, buddy? Oh, Kevin, nice to see you. Hey, Newell, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, it's good to hear, Several. Glad to hear it. All right, let's go over here and see what we got here. What we're doing today is we're going to do some clover. It's my understanding there's been some problems. Hey, Mr. T-Bone. There's been some problems on this map with clover being able to harvest it and such. So what they've done is they've done a little bit of an update, and we're going to try it out and just make sure it works. And if anybody that's in the chat now would like the update, feel free to let me know, and I'll be more than happy to send it to you. But now, the nice thing about this is you are able to harvest the seeds, and then you can go back and bale or pick up the loose hay or grass, whichever you want. If you want the hay, you can ted it out and go that way with it. But you do it with a normal header. Hey, Eric, nice to see you. Rob D. Oh, wait a minute. I got to do something here. Forgot about that. There we go. Now it'll work. Forgot I didn't have the straw swath on. Hey, Mr. Aussie. You'll take the update? All right, sir. I'll be more than happy to send it to you. I'll post it in my Discord for anybody who's in my Discord. Anybody who's not, uh, let me know and we'll get you the link to my Discord and you'll be able to get it. I am harvesting clover, Eric. Yeah, it's been a long time, man. I'm doing fine, thanks. Hey, G, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. All right, now I don't believe that I have a tedder. My memory serves me correctly. I think I got rid of the tedder. Nope, don't have one. Okay. Well, first things first. Before I do that, hello, BK. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in the stream. Yep, look at her go. All right, now we can go by the tedder. Let's see. We might as well get the Pottinger here. All right. Let's go back. We'll get our Massey. Massey's kind of overkill for this, but it don't matter. I can use this one too. Either one of these is a little bit overkill. Oh, hello, Iceman. Nice to see you. Okay. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I appreciate it. Yes, it is, Zeke. Yes, it is. Got to have fun doing it, Zeke. All right, Mr. T-Bone. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I appreciate it. I'm not quite sure how the yield is for this. We'll see here in just a little bit. Ooh, this is a flyer here. What the heck's going on here? How about if we lower it? Will that help? Hey, Duck Kenny, nice to see you. It'll be a little while for me, Newell. What the heck is going on here? Okay. We got one of them kind of deals. See what happens when we turn around and go the other way. Yes, it is, Newell. Yes, it is. I'm not quite sure, Iceman. I've noticed that on some maps before. If you turn around and go the opposite direction, it picks it up of what it was combined. I will ask. From my understanding, this is way better than what it was doing before. It wouldn't even, there was no way to harvest it before. But the purpose of the stream is just to see how it goes. It does not. It's going to be a one direction kind of deal here. Kind of looks that way. All right. Now you're on the bottom, Mr. Rossi. This map is Old Country Life. Okay, for some reason you can only TED going west to east. I'll have to make myself a note and say something about that. What do you know? You're an alien. Oh, okay. How was your day, Mr. Rossi? I will on my next round, Iceman. This map is for PC only, unfortunately. For any of you that are console players and didn't hear what I had said earlier, uh, Old Rustic Acres has been returned to the map maker. At this time, he is not in the best of health. He is trying to get better. So as soon as he gets to feeling better, he will get back on that map and try and get it sent back to Giants. Oh, okay. I did talk to him today. He is fighting with the doctors to keep from staying out of the hospital. He is home, but he has to go back into the doctor every day. Yeah, I'm not sure why it does that. All right, I wonder if it's just this header or just this header. Oops, that ain't what I wanted to do. Did it again. Let's try this once. Just to eliminate that problem, that part of it. Let's try a different header. We don't need a real big one. Let's just try the cheap one here. Let's see what it does. Well, there we go. It was the tether. Oh, no. Yeah, it is. I'm trying to remember what other map I was on that did this. It's been a long time since I saw one that did it. It's got a pretty good selection of both. Doughboy, for the most part, they're square or rectangle. There are some down in the bottom corner down here that aren't. But yeah, you have a pretty good choice of whatever you want to do here. Um, this area on the left over here, this is all swamp. This is all trees for logging. Up here, this area down in here, this is all trees. There's 250,000 trees on this map. Yeah, exactly, Zeke. Exactly. And what doesn't make sense is this is the only way you can go to do it. All right, Zeke, take it easy, buddy. Sleep well, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. I don't know. I heard something about a fight at the end. Thank you, Zeke. Appreciate it, buddy. kind of gets it on the second pass, but all right, children, fight nice. Hey, Kevin. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're sick. Well, that's good. I'm glad you're here, Kevin. You take care of yourself. You mean like that, Newell? Oh, I couldn't resist that. Sorry, Newell. Yeah, good morning to you too, Kevin. I couldn't resist. I had to do it. That's the first time I've ever timed out anybody on my own stream. Oh, my. But like I said, the reason for doing this, not much, Kevin. We just got a little bit on the ground, maybe an inch or so left. A lot of it melted today. Because they wanted to make sure that anybody who was interested was able to see the fact that we are able to cut the clover, harvest it, and pick it up or make hay or however what we want to do with it. I've had enough. I'm ready for summer now, Kevin. Take a look here and see how much we can sell this clover for. Clover. 5.45 a bushel at OTD Grains. Well, I guess I know where I'm selling to that. So I better go get a truck. Oop. You're going to move to Ohio. What are you going to do in Ohio? Well, I hope you'll still be able to come in and see us there, Kevin. Come on, where are you? There it is. Still got a ways to go. So your profit that you're going to make on clover is not going to be a lot. But like I said, you also are able to bale and the straw, the grass, whichever you want to do on this. So you'll have that as well. You can use it to make silage, anything you want. Welcome back, Newell. I don't know what happened. My finger slipped or something. Oh, okay. Well, that may not be a bad thing, Kevin. A move may be just what you need. Did. It just, and his name just happened to be where it slipped at. Oh my. I am harvesting clover, Iceman. Um, there was an issue on this map with being able to harvest it. Uh, so they updated, did a little update, and they asked me if I'd test it out before they released it. So that's what I'm doing. And it seems to be working, but I have just that little bit of issue with the tedding. So I'll mention that to them and see what he says. Now, have I got? I probably don't. Let's do this way. Gotta love the football. Man. Where's my tractor? Hello, Brian. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, exactly, Glenn. Sportsmanship at its finest. Oh, I'm sure he'll be suspended for that one. Rustic Acres, old Rustic Acres, I should say, has been sent back to the Mater. He has basically just gotten out of the hospital. He had a heart attack here a few weeks ago. Hey, Outdoor Farmer, how are you, buddy? And so he's on the recuperating right now, Brian. So it's going to be a little while before he gets a chance to get back at it. So it's going to be a little bit yet, but he is, just so everybody knows, he is working on it. That's good, Outdoor Farmer. My grandpa's doing good. Green Bay's going to Super Bowl. That's right, Kevin. Well, that's good, Kevin. He'll be closer to you then. You'll be able to see him. And we got to get to the playoffs first, Newell. Beating San Francisco would be a really good step in the right direction. That's next on the agenda. We've been home the last 2 years. That's enough. Yeah, not only that, Newell, if we can work it out, we should be able to have. Right now, we're sitting number 2 seed. So we should have a bye in our. Hopefully, get the games all run through Green Bay. Not so much for us, but I noticed for a lot of other teams, uh, there is. Your Patriots are going to be one of them. They're going to have to actually earn their keep coming up here. Well, we haven't won one in a while. You're right. It is, and it's not just for the AFC. If I had to say so right now, I'd say they're probably the best team in the NFL right now. We'll see how they play against Houston. Hey, crazy granny? How you doing? Yeah. Well, they probably would, Granny. All right, Doughboy. We'll talk to you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you, Sassy, for stopping in. I appreciate it, dear. You have a good night and sleep well. This is my fermenting silo. I'm putting it all in. That silo will take straw, hay, grass in any form. It will also take bales as well. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Thank y'all again. Probably should have raked this up first, but yes, you will, Kevin. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate it. As I do all yours, Granny, as I do all yours. Oop, that ain't what I wanted. I appreciate that, Kevin. We all love you too. Well, it almost finished the field. Yes, Granny, they will. It's the regular header. All right, Newell. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Eric, thank you. I appreciate it. Y'all sleep well. We'll catch you in the next one. Thank you, Newell. Oh no, Granny. You off for the weekend then, Granny? This map is called Old Country Life. It's a 4X map that was done by the collaboration. Collaboration consists of Kaz64, J&J Mods, and Perrin, the old Aussie gamer. You will be seeing more maps from them coming out. There, I have some in the works now. But like I said, it'll take a little bit of time as Kaz is trying to recover. Well, the only one they're working on for console right now is the old Rustic Acres, Brian. The other ones are all 4X. Uh, they've never made a map for console before, and I think that's part of the hold up is they've got to figure out what it is exactly they have to do. And once they get them through and get them to where they know how to do them and what they can do and what they can't do, they have said they will definitely do more. The first one always takes a little bit of time, and that's nothing that we didn't expect. And why can't I drive, Mr. Aussie? What did I do wrong? I just take my share out of the middle. I'm the only one on the map, and I got traffic turned off. I can drive down the middle of the road if I want. All right, Kevin. You sleep well, buddy. Get better soon. Now, you drive on the wrong side of the road. No, I drive on the right side, Granny. You guys drive on the left. I think that would probably be the hardest thing for me if I ever went to a different country, is knowing where I was supposed to drive. That's right, it is my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Well, let's see what happens here. See if they. That's why you crash on the maps. Well, they picked it up as hay. Iceman. It don't matter. We all hit something once in a while. All right, Granny. Thanks for stopping in, kiddo. I appreciate it. Yes, it is. Should really go see how much this is selling for. Check that out. As long as you stay off the sidewalks, Mrs. Aussie, you're safe with Beck around. Yeah, I believe that. He is selling for a ton. Really? Where is bale sales at? Oh, it's right down the end of the field there. That may not be a bad option if it's selling for that much. That could be a good thing to do. Oh, we're doing all right, sis. How about you? How's the hand today? That's good. For anybody who already has this map, just so you know that if you do want the update that I have, you do not need a new game save for it. Hey, Perrin, how you doing, buddy? While I have you here, Perrin, I have a little bit of an issue. Hold on a second. Let me make this a little easier. Hold on. Hey, Joe, how are you? Perrin, if you want to jump in my stream chat, you can. All right. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Rossi. It is doing similar to what the flat map was doing. I can't imagine that. Yeah, because it works right the other way, so that wouldn't be it. If I was going too fast, I'd do it both ways, Iceman. Anything's possible, I guess. All right, while we're waiting for Perrin, let's do this. Hello, Perrin.
So what's the problem?
Uh, when you go one direction, it does not TED to hay. You can only TED it from west to east.
Yeah,
It will not TED it from east to west properly.
it's not the first time I've seen the problem.
I've seen a couple other maps that had the problem.
Yeah. I've had seen it. I've even played on a couple of different other maps a while ago there, and they had the problem of not tethering and I was doing me head in.
Yeah, and you turn around at the other end and come back down the same road and it tethers just fine.
Yeah. I've talked to a couple of other people about it, and they said it's an issue. Well, they know what they say is a known issue with the game. Some maps it works perfectly fine, and for some reason, other maps it just seems to work one direction only.
That's just odd.
Yeah, and I've even tried to see if I could
I tried a
edit.
different tether even.
I've tried to edit tetherers and everything else to go wider and do crazy stuff, and they're still one direction.
Oh.
Turn around, go back the other way, and no.
Yep.
I've even played on a couple of other servers with a couple of other people with different maps, and it's the same problem.
Yeah,
So we went a bit.
I don't do hay that often, so I don't see it as
No,
much as a lot of people.
so we went a bit crazy with our machinery. We jumped out of the server there, one of us, and got the tether and up the speed so we could fly back down the other way, so we could get back.
Yeah. Yep. And that's
To make up for lost time, so it would tether faster.
Yep. I didn't know if it was something that you knew you could fix
No.
or.
No, I don't tether very hardly ever anymore. Not since global companies, more so now.
You just use the hair dryer or the hay dryer.
Yep. Quicker and easier.
Yeah.
A lot quicker. Don't have to go around the field twice.
Well, I was just. Come on.
Have you
Get up
tried?
there.
Have you tried the clover yet?
That's what I'm doing right now. That's what it's doing it on.
Yeah.
All right.
But besides that,
Besides that, it's working fine.
yeah.
Other than the prices, they suck.
Well, Kaz just chucked it all together and just said, "Well,
Yeah.
we'll worry about the price another time."
That whole
Because
field.
you don't get a lot of clover off it, but you get grass as well.
You get the grass and hay. Yep. So you get the two crops instead of one, basically.
Yeah. And also you can run a forage harvester through it and get chaff off it.
Yes. I forgot to tell him that. Thank you for reminding me. All right, Joe. We'll see you later, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out, Joe. Marcel, how are you, sir? I'm doing fine, thank you. Hope you're well. Did you get Lucas's bedroom repainted?
As you know, the global companies opened a lot of doors for different ideas.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Like with me, playing around with different ideas, and I've got it working. For making, bagging wheat for chicken food.
Right, right. Chicken
and also
food,
bagging TMR.
Yep.
I don't know if there's anybody else got any place where you put stuff in there and you get bags of TMR out.
I haven't heard of any.
You still got to put all your stuff in there to get it.
Right, right.
It's not just one item and you got TMR. No, you got to put your 3 items in, otherwise you don't get any.
For those of you that don't know, the person I'm talking to, Perrin, is one of the collaboration who did work with this map. and bring it to us? All right, let's go back to, there's my loading wagon. Come on. I know you're here somewhere. There we go. Oh. But no, I wanted to try everything on it, and as soon as I started tedding, that's the first thing I noticed.
See any downside?
Looks like the actual hay prices aren't too bad. We ought to be able. I haven't compared it to bales or anything, but about $2,500 a ton on easy. So, but I've got that unit converter mod going. I'm not using liters.
Now you running the all in the imperial measurements.
Yep. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, Marcel.
No help to me.
No.
Even though I grew up with both of them.
Well, it's actually taken me a little bit of time to get used to it. It really has, because I played with the other one so long that.
In the end, I just decided, oh, well, I might as well get over it and stick with metric.
Yeah. That's what Google's for. It tells me how many I got, how they convert it.
But I still understand the inches a lot better as far as if somebody says, oh, it's a foot long or 6 inches long, okay, I know that. That's easy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Kaz. How are you, sir? You're welcome to join in the stream chat if you like, Kaz, instead of typing. I've got Perrin in here with me now. If you feel up to it, that is. I almost finished the whole field with one combine load. If I'd have been using the Claas combine, I would have. All right, let's see if I can turn in here without running into the door.
If you're using the one I put out there.
Yeah. I
was
using one there. My Massey's, yeah.
As I said, that one you can leave the pipe at the back there and just drive over the silo and it'll dump out the back. It's one thing that's good about it.
Well, $10,000 a trailer load ain't bad for hay. I can live with that. Especially since the field is right here. Let's see what it does for grass now.
As over the times, I've done some crazy things with the machinery.
Oh yes, you have.
Well, I mean, I got a combine harvester somewhere in my files, that actually mows grass.
Yeah, it's working well, Kaz. The only issue, Perrin can tell you about it later. What the heck is going on here? Okay.
What's wrong now?
It was only going 3 miles an hour.
3, 4.
Yeah.
What happened? The hill?
Well, yeah, on the back end of that field, I'm on 39, so that back end of the hill's got that steep hill on it, off to the side.
You don't realise how steep some of these fields are till you actually start driving up, and then you go, "Oh, it's killed me speed."
Well, and there's some equipment that won't even pull the hills. I've
Won't
got
even touch it.
I've got those big tracked fence, and with my disc behind it, it won't pull up the hills. It just spins the tracks. So I had to
Yeah,
get a rubber tired tractor in order to do it.
because I found that that case plow, what one you use, or,
Yeah.
it needs way more horsepower than what it really needs. Whoever did it kind of made it need way too much power for it. So the one I've got the same type of ones there. I've changed it so they don't need as much horsepower.
All right, Kaz, that's fine. Take your time.
Less horsepower, which is even better.
Yes, it is.
But the case one I got though, also the other thing it does for me, it's no good on missions though.
Really?
But for your, but if you've got a mission for ploughing a field, it won't recognise it. Because because of how I've got it edited it, it ploughs and cultivates at the same time.
That usually helps, Kaz. He had his headphones muted. He couldn't hear us.
Strange that.
Yep. If you didn't hear me before, I said you're more than welcome to join us in the stream chat if you'd like, Kaz. Ooh, grass is a lot cheaper.
Strange that.
Yeah, that's a lot cheaper. About half the price.
I said strange that.
Yeah. All right. Anybody got any questions about what we were doing here tonight? Please feel free to ask.
I think you even make more money even when you bale it too.
Yeah, you do. But we ain't going that route. There it goes. This isn't even hardly a hill over here. I'm using this Massey, and that might not be big enough to pull this trailer.
Trouble is, you don't realize. You think that there's not much of a hill there, but there's more hill than what you realise.
Yeah.
Because I found on the map we were playing, look, doing things with at the moment. One place there, I thought, look, yeah, this ground's nice and level here. I plonked my shed down here. What did I find out? The front part was raised up a mile, and the back part was dug out.
Yep.
And
I've done that before too.
And I go, that looks level. Why is it?
Actually, I was doing that, Marcel. I was putting this into a fermenting silo. I just was trying to see. Now, the only one is that there's a hiccup with the tedding. You can only ted in one direction. Otherwise, it won't pick it all up and change it all to hay.
As I said, the only easy way to fix it is hay dryer or grass dryer.
I could probably do that too because I got the Global Company mod on here.
Yeah.
Yet. You're right, Glenn. Yet. He says I don't have an autoload trailer for bales edited to hold 1,000 bales yet. No baling till then. Here, I'll show you where I was taking it before, Marcel. Back to the farmyard.
We couldn't make a baler that it spits bales out by the hundreds.
You do know that if you take a cotton harvester and stick it under the Buy Anything mod, you can pretty much blow up the cotton harvester. Yeah, it's interesting. It spits out a lot of bales really fast.
Not like the cotton harvester, right? The one I've got there does cotton, tobacco, lavender, and hemp bales.
Yes, you were telling me about that.
And at this date and time, I think there's pretty much anyone floating around. It's got a hemp baler for it, or hemp, for doing bales that way. Because I had to do the hemp module.
Well, yeah, that's definitely quick cash, but it sure does make that cotton harvester act weird. When you do that, G. Actually, I think I covered up my sign telling me how much silage I had once I got everything in here.
Yeah.
Right now, I've got 117,000 liters of something in this silo. Whether it's, I know I'm just putting hay in now, but
I've got done a global company one for doing, for the silage now.
Mm-hmm.
And also one for the TMR.
When I come back over here, I'll have to show you something over by the chickens. I'm not quite sure how it happened. Or what happened to begin with, because it's really weird. I know I haven't moved any water, so, or set any pipes anywhere. So, well, I'll show you what it did.
All I know is
came back to it.
all I know is 19 does some strange things sometimes.
Oh, I know it does. That's all right. It's half the fun of it.
I've had one map there when absolutely doing stupid things, buildings and everything else all disappearing.
Yep.
Come back, save the game, come back in the game later on, and they're back.
Yep. Usually it's the opposite way around.
Well,
You'll play something down and come back in the game and they're gone.
Well, I've had it where I've had stuff there, save the game, come back later on, and it's all back there again.
It's crazy.
Go and figure.
Yep. It's just about normal.
And I think every time Giants puts another patch out or anything else, they break something else.
Well, I noticed tonight now, well, it depends. It has its little fits, but tonight now, my FPS is staying up.
Yeah.
Last night I was running down in the 30s.
You just don't know from one time to the next. The
Exactly, you don't.
frame rate's good on one time, and then you come back in next time and you go, "Why's my frame rate so bad?"
Yeah, Doll Ranch was a good one for doing that, G.
I'll be back soon.
All right. Yeah, Doll Ranch was a real good one for that. Welcome back, Min. Oh, there's all kinds of reasons for that one, G. There's still a lot of those that have a lot of conflicts in them. That's one thing I don't think you'll ever see come to console. You have to remember, consoles can only do so much. And with the way they have their stuff set up, you could hardly uh, put one of the buildings on, and you might be out of. Why can't I think of the word I'm looking for? Oh my. Yeah, slots. You might use one of those mods and you'd use up all your slots for that game if they ever did make it. So, and that's part of it. All right, let's try something once here. Park this guy here. All right, Aussie.
Still picking up.
Yeah, I don't have one of those modded trailers in here, so. All right, G. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Sleep well, my friend.
I've been running around with a forage harvester,
Ah,
picking it up.
well, that didn't take long. Grass goes in faster. Switch tractors. It made a big difference. I put the Fendt on it. That little mass, that 7700 Massey, just didn't have enough power.
My saying is, go big or go home.
Well, you can definitely tell I don't do this very often, so I can probably count the number of times I've done grass or hay on one hand.
Yeah.
That's what the buy anything mod's for.
Bit extra work now when you do clover.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I come up here by the house, I'm down 40 FPS.
Yeah, I think some of that's to do it because there's a bit more stuff around there, maybe buildings and that.
Never did before, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean it affects it sometimes. Then other times it's perfectly fine again.
Only a 5 horsepower tractor. You ain't got that much time, Mr. Aussie. I don't have that much time. I'd be waking up on the dirty side of the grass by the time I got done then.
And there'd be no grass if he rotted away.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have seasons on, so it would lay here as long as I wanted it to.
Yeah, I don't even use seasons.
I don't either. It does not fit my style of play, so to speak. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that, sis. I think I got a head start. So what'd you do to your hand? Did you swing the shovel at Aussie and miss or what? Yeah, I understand that, Iceman. But For the way I play, it limits me too much, so to speak. If that makes sense.
I have tried season once, maybe twice there, and I kind of got buried in, so the snow was that deep I couldn't even. It was well I passed halfway up the vehicles and deep.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with all this snow?
Yep. Exactly.
I couldn't get rid of it.
And then, of course, the only thing we had for blowing it was you had to load it in a truck.
I modified a snow up one of the milling machines, and it's still I couldn't get rid of it quick,
Couldn't get rid of
or
it
what
quick
to do
enough.
with it. I mean, it was picking it up, but then I was ended up with so much I didn't know where to put it. There's so much of it.
Yep.
And I thought, no, that's it. Forget it.
Oops. 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 Come out of there a little hot. All right now. What the heck? How did I manage that? Really? That's interesting. Oh, let's see. How in the heck did I manage that one? There is a good thing about this, so we can do this. I'm not even going to try and lift it out of there. Oh, that ain't what I need to do. Oops. Okay. All I got to do is run over here and get it. Yeah, Blue. The people who made this map, actually, the poles are in a really good place now. Should have seen them before they fixed them. I still don't know how I got that pole stuck there. It takes talent. Ooh, I don't know if I'm going to get it from this way. Oh, I can. I'll cheat. Um, weren't supposed to throw it. Pick it up. Walk backwards with it. Okay. There we go. Now we got her. No, it isn't. There really wasn't any room for that pole to be in there either. Usually I'm pretty good at avoiding that Blue, but maybe I did it. It did it just because it knew you were on your way in, just to honor you. How you doing, Blue Type? Nice to see you, buddy. You remember how much this silo holds?
No. Can't remember that one.
Oh, I got lots to go. I've only got about 17 ton in it, it says, and it holds. Oh, that's a hay, but grass. Oh my. This silo holds 3,280 tons of hay or grass, and I've only got 40 ton in it, so I got lots of room. All right, Marcel. Thanks, buddy.
The reason I can't remember, I was always messing around with silos and everything else, of numbers and everything else. I can't keep up with them.
Well, not only that, I changed to the other measurements, so.
Yeah.
But what we've done here tonight, Blue, is there was a issue with harvesting clover on this map. So they did a bit of an update, and they asked me to check it out and try it out and see how it is for them. Mr. Rossi, remind me to send you that link for the update. Anybody else who wants it, please let me know. I think I bent the frame on the tractor. A little crooked on the front of this now. It is, actually. It's sitting crooked with the top of the trailer.
You broke it.
I broke the tractor. Damn. Oh well. Could be worse. I didn't break the map. I'm reasonably certain if that could have been done, you guys would have done it long before I did.
Hello, guys.
Hey, how you doing, Kaz?
Good yourself?
Not too bad, buddy.
Oh, just got home not that long ago and jumped on. I was trying to sort out the volume. The kids have been playing with the on the computer. I didn't realize they'd switched off all the they muted all the stuff on it.
Blue Type, there is supposed to be some type of a mod for that now for PC. I can't remember what they're calling it. All right, Iceman, take it easy, buddy. We appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in.
On the wall. I can't stick it on the wall.
Try that down and just use that pad and stick it on the wall. Can off you go because I'm busy. I'm talking on. Good girl, close the door. Good girl. Sorry about that, grandkids like to. Come on.
Oh, that's fine. We all got grandkids. Most of us, anyway.
Oh, great grandkids. I'm not that.
I have great grandkids too, so.
Alright.
But yeah, it's working fine. Like I said, other than only being able to head in one direction.
The prices on the clover, I don't know about whether that's reasonable, if I need to adjust the prices on them or not.
They suck.
I know. Yeah.
I guess that answers your question.
Well, it makes you kind of work for it,
Well,
doesn't it?
And not well. I can't really say that because the seeds are so small on the clover that I harvested almost the whole field with one of my combines.
Yeah.
So
The
I mean,
density needs to be brought up a bit.
right. So I think I made, what was it, $14,000, I think, for maybe 95,000 liters of.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's not good. I won't tweak it as much as I did with the hemp, though, but I will tweak it a little bit so you get a bit more out of it.
Okay.
We're going to try and work it in where you can actually give the clover, like to sheep, as like a grass source, apiary. They've got the it's just sheep that they use, on those other maps.
Well, it just pulls up as grass. You should be able to give it to sheep, shouldn't you?
I don't know. I actually mean the clover itself.
Oh, okay.
Because at the moment, the clover, all you can do on this map is just sell it at the sell points. But I think Perrin's doing a couple of global company placeable mods where the clover can be used. Is that right, Perrin?
In the I put it in so it goes into the, when you do for silage.
Yeah.
The one I got there, I added clover to it as an input.
Oh, okay.
We just need to come up with some more suggestions on what we can use it for. Global company wise or anything on the map. I couldn't think of anything really to do with the clover. But I thought the good thing is you get grass. And if you bale the grass up in the bales, you get not too bad money. But if you just try to sell the grass loosely, it's not that profitable.
No, the grass is about half of what the hay is.
That's why at the global company you put the grass dryer in there and dump it in that.
Doughboy, yes, I am. Probably for about another 20 minutes or so. And listen to you talk. Who was at it for 4 hours tonight? But yeah, no, it worked fine. The only other way would be as if you could actually, without having to harvest it with the harvester, would be just to be able to come in with a mower and bale it,
Well, you could do that with the other lot. Before it was just a forage harvester you'd use, but then Perrin worked out that we could actually mow it properly, and it would mow in the centre, so it would mow just like what it looks like now.
Okay.
So that's what all the other maps are like at the moment. But then I finally worked out how we could use a harvester on it to harvest it, because there was a lot of requests saying that I've harvested clover before. I've never heard of that. I've just heard of mowing it. But I thought, we'll try it this way and see what people think. I don't know what anybody else's suggestions would be for clover, unless we just get rid of it out off the map.
Well, I mean, basically, clover is just a grass they use for hay, but you have to somehow get clover seed in order to plant. So that's basically what you're doing, and you can still get the hay off of it. So you're getting dual purpose and getting twice the money, so to speak. Yep, food plots for deer. That's right, Doughboy.
That's why I thought that we'll see how you go with this and see what you and your viewers think, whether to go ahead with this idea or just go back to the other one, where you can either mow it with the mower, or you could use a forage harvester which turns it straight into chaff.
You
See,
can
I
still
didn't
use
like.
the forage harvester on it.
Oh, yeah, no, I actually didn't try to.
Yeah, once
Oh,
you
have you?
once you have it swathed, you could.
I've already tried with the clover. With this clover, I've gone through with a forage harvester and got chaff off it.
Doughboy. Uh, Basically, that's what you can do here. Um, when you combine, you're basically just harvesting the seeds, and it leaves the plant and everything else for hay, chaff, or grass. Or in my case, I'm putting it in a fermenting silo, and I'm going to use it for silage.
They've got those grass dryer, the hay, Global Company hay ones that could be used for them as well. You can dump that into the bed, which will make hay. But I'm not saying I'm a professional farmer and I know what I'm talking about because I know jack about it all. But
Back in a
it's
minute.
just we're just trying out different ways to accommodate everybody.
Right.
I just thought I'd give it a crack with this way, and if it takes off, everybody likes it, and we adjust the prices to whatever and the density on how much per acre that it holds, then maybe we could run with this one, or we could either stick with the other way. I've already known clover to be like a full-leaf clover, like used to do with the Irish or something, like a little clover. That's the only thing I really knew about clover.
Well, I don't think most.
Farming it, I wouldn't have a clue. As I say, I was told that they can, that farmers do work with clover. That's why I added it into the model. And I still don't really understand how it works myself.
They're treated as a crop. You can take them and sell them. You wouldn't be able to put them in your cedar and replant the field. No.
Mm. Mm.
You're basically getting a double crop off of the field. You're getting the seeds and then you're getting the plant for hay.
Mm. Aye.
I'll have to go in a minute anyhow. My dinner's just about ready.
Dinner, it's going to be breakfast time soon.
It's dinner time for me. So I'll talk to you next time when we talk.
All right, buddy. Take it easy. Thanks, Perrin, for stopping in.
I'll see you in the morning, buddy.
Yep.
I'll kick it.
Okay, I'll see you in the morning, Kaz.
Yep. No worries, bud. Take it easy.
Yep.
That would be an interesting concept. But being as the way they have seeds set up with some of the global company stuff, you have your seed factories. It really doesn't matter what kind of seed it is you're using, so to speak. It really wouldn't be worth the hassle to try and make it so you could just take it home, put it in a silo, and use it to plant your fields. I'm sure it would be quite the hassle to do that.
Yeah, well, you could just do it as a seed, but then seed bases, like you're saying, in the planters and seeders, you pick which fruit you want to plant, and you shouldn't be able to if it's clover seeds. So it's kind of, I've never seen anybody plant clover seeds and get wheat from it.
Right.
It kind of makes it hard on that side of things. I suppose everything is, I suppose.
Realistically, yes, Doughboy, that would be fantastic. But I think you're trying to add a complexity to the game that's not going to ever happen, unfortunately.
And the feedback on that one would make me very unpopular.
Oh, I'm sure it would.
It's hard to please everybody.
Well, and you're never going to please anyone. We're just trying to please as many as we can.
Yes.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, without a doubt. And I understand that completely, sir. Hey, Six, how you doing, buddy? How's things going? Hopefully a little better. Not too bad, sir. Not too bad. Yeah, I know that feeling.
Okay, Bob, I'll come and put you to bed. Yeah, in a minute. Hang on. Okay, I've got to get going.
All right,
Okay,
Kaz.
just wait. You get these kids into bed, grandkids into bed. But yeah, we'll just see how everybody thinks of this idea, Dave, and I'll talk to you about it tomorrow as well.
All right, buddy. We'll do.
Thank you all for coming in and checking out Dave's stream on this one. Hang on, Papa. Wait on. I'll catch up with you all later. So cheers, everybody, and thank you so much, Dave, for testing this one out for me, letting everybody see it and getting their opinions on it. So I'll catch up with you later.
All right,
Cheers,
Kaz.
6 million. See you guys later. Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
I appreciate it, Six. Very much. We're just testing out a little update here tonight. Six is all. Yeah, I do agree with you, Doughboy. It would be nice to see that, but you're talking about having to write that script for each individual crop. Basically, all it was they were having problems harvesting clover, so he just added an update. And so what you can do now is use your regular harvester with your bean header, so to speak. Go in and harvest the clover, and then you can either ted it or pick up the grass, bale it, whichever you like, and either sell it or use it for chaff and make silage out of it, or whichever you want to do with it. And it was just working well. The yields for as far as the clover seed are not fantastic. This field I'm working on right now, I harvested just about the whole thing with my combine. So, and now we're just picking up grass. Trying to get an inkling of how everybody feels on it. All right, Doughboy, thanks for stopping in, buddy. I'll catch you tomorrow, or later today, I should say. You have a good night. Sleep well, buddy. Yeah, I'm all right. Been a lot better, been a lot worse. No, I'm fixing to call it quits here shortly, so I know this grass laying here will wait for me, so I'm not going to get too excited. I'm about 2 hours in now, so. Yes, sir, I have been. Just been doing the daylight hours. All right, buddy, take care of yourself. We miss you too. Mr. T-Bone was in earlier. Says he had work to do. He was going to work. So. All right, sleep well, 6. We'll see you later. Thanks for coming in, buddy. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to call it there. I think I'm going to get some sleep tonight. I do appreciate everybody stopping in. 6 Wheeling, Doughboy. Appreciate y'all being here. Iceman, thank you very much. Blue Type, Marcel, Mrs. Aussie, Mr. Aussie. Shane was, Kaz Taylor was in here. They did an awesome job on this map. Perrin, Farmer Min, thank you very much, sir. G, you were always more than welcome in here. Joe, thank you very much. Appreciate each and every one of you. Granny, we'll talk to you later. Brian, hopefully I was able to answer your questions for you. Newell, I appreciate it very much. Sassy, thanks once again for stopping in. Everybody, I just appreciate y'all greatly. All right, everybody. Y'all be safe. Be careful. And we'll see y'all next time.